Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special little movie, The Little Prince, an independent movie that was made in France, except it was actually directed by a renowned American animation director, Mark Osborne, who is mostly known for directing the first Kung Fu Panda movie. Aside from that, it's pretty much a French-made movie. The writers are French, the animators are French. Mark Osborne is the only Hollywood guy working on this movie. This is actually an interesting movie because it's a combination of CGI, typical CGI Pixar-like animation, combined with stop-motion animation. How exactly? Well, you'll have to see with us. I'm actually a huge fan of the book, but Shiroi and Dwebs here are actually not familiar with the book, so they're in for at least. So unlike me, which I am nostalgic for the book, they will be able to look at this from a more neutral perspective.
All I know is that it's a little prince. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the trailer, and that's it.
All right, everybody, we're going to start before the. Let me just.
Orange.
The Orange Studio logo, which is the French studio that made this.
A mobile phone company made this movie.
Yes, so if you're watching the American version, bypass the Paramount logo and pause right after that, because that's when the Orange Studio...
Paramount is on there, that is.
Well, the American version has Paramount logo. But anyway, all right, everybody, just stick around and just pause before the Orange Studio logo pops up. You should be in sync with us. So everybody ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, click. And fun fact, hey, Dwips, guess what? A good Hans Zimmer score.
What? Surely you jest.
No, Dwips, he even uses violence.
He uses violins in all his scores.
Well, okay, but in a way that actually sounds nice, like we're listening right now.
Yeah, not like...
That's right. Actually, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. And I mentioned, the other Hollywood person they got for this movie, Hans Zimmer, renowned composer in Hollywood. Oh, and they also got a French singer to do some vocals.
Okay.
Camille.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought all this film was just going to be film logos.
All right, here we go. This is actually how the book starts.
Too gruesome for TV.
That's why it went straight to Netflix in the US.
and yes, that's Jeff Bridges.
Hi, Jeff Bridges. But don't you see? The hat is the key to everything. Something miraculous happened. You drew...
And here we go. This is the book's cover.
You drew you standing on the moon and not suffocating.
And all these are actual illustrations from the book. So let's see what happened when the world grew up, quote unquote.
Yeah. Also, that little voice that was talking underneath all that hubbub while it was zooming in on this building, why did it remind me of William Shatner?
So this girl is trying to enter into the Worth Academy, and as the Sandra said right there, what do you want to be when you grow up? Essential.
That's 4. Have fun. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Is this more intimidating than Dragon's Den?
I'm out. However, you damaged our microphone, so you're not coming. But
Oh.
Well, fuck, we don't have a contingency for that.
this isn't going to end well, is it?
Abort! Abort! Sorry, I got this cough.
Stop. Fud. Aye.
Have fun, kids.
When did they ask that question anyway?
Love that logic. Plan B is the new plan A.
It's like my logic when I kill someone in a GTA game. For some reason. There we go. Global.
First day of summer vacation.
Who's talking on the radio?
It's the radio they're listening in the car.
You know, it's just who's the voice.
I don't know.
For some reason it sounds
By
like
the way,
a chat that we-
by the way, this neighborhood looks very Tim Burton-ish.
Okay, so I can do some
Are you
fact
sure it's very bright around you?
No. Well, Edward Scissorhands' neighborhood is bright. It's not a matter of being bright. I mean, there's plenty of color in Tim Burton's films. It's not that. It's just that it's the shape of the trees, the houses. Like trust me, if you saw like Edward Scissorhands and stuff like that, you would know.
Okay, guys, just so I can
I have
do some
seen that.
fact checking on this movie, but so I also don't cause this movie to buffer by clicking on something, I will use my mobile for that. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go get it.
Sure.
I already have a headache.
Okay. This mom's really obsessed with time.
There you go, Dwibs. She literally planned her entire life.
But what if you forget one? What a very encouraging parent.
Are you projecting, lady?
That's a natural line from the book. You're gonna make a wonderful grown-up.
Logan, wait, is Wolverine in this movie?
Well, yes, Bibbs, she works at Marvel Comics. Have fun, girly. For an independent movie, the animation is really good. What do you think, Dibs?
Yeah, it kind of looks like maybe not Pixar quality, but just below it, and just below Pixar is pretty good. Especially for an indie studio.
Holy crap.
Jesus. And there goes your life plan.
That escalated quickly.
Well, to be fair, you couldn't have seen that coming.
And there's Jeff Bridges as the aviator. An actual character from the book. Yes, by all means, don't apologize or anything.
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just casually walking through your hole in your house. Run. Whack, whack, whack. I'm Jeff Bridges, and your name?
Nobody likes Jeff Bridges in this neighborhood.
Ah, shame.
Ha! Again, a bridge. Get it? Because it's Jeff Bridges. Huh? Huh?
Ha 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 ha.
Maybe.
Come on. I was bored. Oh, Paul Rudd's in this movie, and James Franco.
Yep. They actually got some pretty good, damn good actors for this movie.
Ricky Gervais, Paul Giamatti.
Probably Mark Osborne. It was probably Mark Osborne who has, since he has ties in Hollywood, that's probably the main reason.
Oh yeah, by the way, Paige, this movie had 2 composers.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, Richard Harvey as well.
What is Ricky Gervais doing?
Ricky Gervais' role,
Gervais stuff.
he's one. I'll tell you where he is when his character comes up.
I think I'll hear his voice pretty well.
Sure.
Ricky Gervais is a pretty recognisable voice, especially here in the UK.
Yes, he does.
Well, there's this two-tail fox. I don't know if you heard about him.
practically does this stuff on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It just got bad.
You should never say things like that. I keep telling people.
So these are the books she has to read to become, as they
Oh, and-
put it, Worth Academy material. Get it? Worth Academy.
And Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo's in this movie as well.
You mean,
Albert Brooks.
yeah.
Fud. Right, go look at that book, miss.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Even I can understand that.
Here you go. There you go. This is the actual first page of the book.
Hey, he just took the first page of the book and ripped it up. That guy is so lazy.
Well, actually, that's the story of this book, that this is the guy who wrote the book. There you go.
Will you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep. Is that why Paramount dropped the movie?
Why? Oh, because I
No
didn't
one
understand
understands the
it.
story.
Like mother, like daughter, I guess. Oh, look at that. They could be twins.
Have fun. Again.
Oops.
Oops. She doesn't notice him.
Oh.
How rude.
Well, to be fair, Dribs, an oops, would an oops really cut it?
Well, at least she recycle them, I think.
Alright, now breakfast.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, apparently Mark Osborne also did some work on SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice.
Mostly it's live action stuff.
Now time to count the nickels that the old man gave as a in cooperation, basically. He paid in nickels. Ooh.
Paper cut.
Actually, it's not a paper cut, as you're about to see. Here's this.
Wait, you're pricked by a pin and something happens.
It's not a pin, it's a small little sword. You'll see where it comes from.
Is she gonna shrink? That's how it's...
No. There he is.
Oh no, the little prince has been turned into a doll.
That's where the sword belongs. There you go.
I swear I've seen this book before.
Alright, so here's where it's revealed exactly what they're going for with this movie. This movie is not so much, it's not really an adaptation of the book, it's more like a tribute to the book. And every time the character is reading the book, we literally jump into the book as a stop motion animation.
Okay. Yeah. Well, hey, be fair, every place looked the same. I couldn't find a damn landing strip. So now what?
I guess he's fucked.
Should I call for help? Help.
He's like a theater play with the stars having wires.
Oh boy, I gotta say, ever since I saw series 3 of Ashes to Ashes, seeing stars. But I'll explain more when we get to that. I was asleep for
And here's the iconic scene from the book. Draw me a sheep.
What do I draw with? I can't see no paper here. It can kinda matter a bit. I don't even know what that is. A brick.
No, a box with holes. Get it?
What?
But have you ever been to a pet shop? Because whenever you leave a pet shop with a pet, you bring them in a box with holes, so they can breathe. The sheep is inside the box. He's using his imagination. He imagined the sheep as he wanted.
Sheep normally transported in cardboard boxes.
Oh great, it's Metal Gear. Who's doing the
Camille. It's a French singer who Hans. I have to this DVD, so I saw the behind the scenes stuff. Hans wanted the music to have some French vocals to keep the feel of the book, because the book is French, so he wanted the score to reflect the book's roots.
I like it.
And now some 1940s style music.
It sounds like the theme tune to a BBC show around the time. Whoa. At least the parachute works. Quick, or the parachute will send you in time or something. that's the vibe That's the vibe. When I was looking up information for the movie, I was thinking to myself, did they end up getting sucked inside a book or something?
Well, she did get sucked into the Little Prince book.
No, I
earlier.
meant literally.
No, I don't think so. No.
Basically, the CGI is the real world. The stop motion is the book.
Heh. Oh great, this kid's me.
Girlie, it's a fairy tale. Just roll with it.
This is like me trying to shove logic into video games.
It's like me trying to shove logic into anything. Asteroid.
It's exactly, and that's pretty much the recurring theme of the book, that adults don't understand anything. Well,
Asteroids.
because the author of the book, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, wrote the book specifically because as a kid, every time he came up with his stories, the adults were always just dissecting it logically instead of just trying to understand the story. That's why he's that ends that line. They didn't understand it.
Oh my god, this movie's taking the mickey out of me.
Well, fiction, like to an extent, is made to take you away from reality. So don't try to put reality into it.
Well, it depends on what kind of fiction it is. But yeah, in this particular
That's
case,
why I said to an extent.
yeah, in this particular case, since it's a fantasy, a story, a fairy tale, even, yeah, there's no point in trying to bring logic into it.
That could be in the description of this commentary video. Yeah, Little Prince, a movie where there are scenes that parody people like Dwibs. Baloney intolerant.
He thinks it's baloney.
Ah! Too bright. Okay.
Page 2.
Oh. How can you tell whether they're good or bad? And I slept in my cape, waiting for the flower to grow.
It bloomed.
It's a
And it's a rose.
space rose.
No, remember, it's a miraculous rose.
Well, the rose talks. Again, this is like a. What am I really expecting in a movie like this?
Well, technically, this is actually the book that she's reading. It's not actually happening in the movie. So, It's actually pretty clever, the fact that they can tell the story of the book, but technically it doesn't actually happen in the movie, in the story of the movie itself. So it's not like it's even something that can be dissected for holes.
Who voices the Rose?
Marilyn Cotillard.
Oh, right, that French one off most of Nolan's recent movies.
She actually did also a lot of independent films and stuff like that.
I'm guessing most of them are French because
Well,
French
she
actors.
is French, yeah.
Yeah. And this is a French movie. I wonder if she did the original French language acting for this as well.
She did,
English.
yeah. I looked it up. She worked in
sense.
both the English dub and the French dub, the original dub. If you're... So yeah, he left the
That makes
Rose.
sense. Basically, it's just going around in circles. Should we? For a second, I thought they were going to quote that line from Peter Pan.
Which one?
If you look
Straight on till morning.
yeah.
That.
Wow. So
Well,
so
shit,
this-
I forgot about my left plan.
So this is a Hans Zimmer score.
Because
and
life
so,
waits for no man.
Yeah.
So this is a Hans Zimmer score, and so far I've not felt the need to cover my ears.
Oh shit, Mom's gonna be pissed.
How do I tidy this up?
Yeah, funny story, Mom. Literally. Funny story.
How lovely.
Mum's just like, what is this friend?
It's he, but sure. Yeah.
And it's also the crazy old dude next door.
Yeah. But she doesn't know that.
Alright, Shiro, keep a lookout for Gervais then. Or rather a year, but sure.
Like to have said though, he does have a very distinct voice.
Not this one though. Not this one though.
Who voices the king?
I know it's a British actor, but I forgot which one it is. I don't know. It's not. Never mind. It's another character. Never mind.
And who's his?
I usually watch either French dub or the Portuguese dub. I'm not very familiar with the English dub.
I'll have a look. He's not the song. He's not Ra. He can't. He can't do that. Wait, what? He can?
Hold on. The great thing is that these stop motion parts, the writing is pretty much literally taken from the book. There he is.
There he is.
Yeah, it's definitely Ricky Gervais.
Yes, it is.
Bud Cort is the king.
Ah, okay.
Sure.
Details.
Okay. No.
By the way, Dwebs, don't quote me on that, but I get the feeling that Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, when he wrote the book, he was particularly not fond of grown-ups.
He's kind of like, what else does he remind me of? Roald Dahl or something.
Yeah, bro. Most children's books writers are like that. That's why they write children's books.
Alright. So this would be like if Akira Hino wrote children's books.
Hino's not really. I don't get that from his stories.
What was that? Sorry.
Basically, Dwebs was assuming something about Hino. I don't get. Okay. It's obvious that Antoine de Saint-Exupéry and Roald Dahl are not fond of growing up, and they prefer if it were up to them, they would remain children forever. I don't get that from Hino though. That even though Dwebs was bringing it up, I don't get that from Hino honestly. Especially because there's a lot of dark humor in his stuff.
Also, yeah, that girl has just as much luck with kites as Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
I've never had any luck with kites, honestly.
Right. That could be my next movie pick, the Peanuts movie. But I'm trying to remember who wanted in on
I'd
that.
be up
and
for that.
didn't.
I'm pretty sure all 5 of us do.
Oh God, I'm so confused. What do I do? Gods of Egypt or Peanuts movie?
I would rather the Peanuts movie, but whatever. Anyway, this is the snake.
How much time we have, it depends. Benicio del Toro is the snake.
Yep.
So Frankie Four Fingers from Snatch is playing a snake.
No, thank you.
Besides, your bones won't break if you try and do stuff.
Oh, well.
You jinxed it, Whips.
Sorry. Christ, this guy's fucked up. Does he ever actually go to that school?
You mean Reserve Academy? Well, you'll have to wait for the movie to end to find out.
Yeah, it's still like summer holidays at the moment, but obviously her mother's not letting her have that.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's the fox, played by James Franco.
Franco the Fox. Yeah, that's interesting, Pedro. Out of all the actors who were in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films, James Franco seems to have gotten the best career out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's even directing that documentary-ish drama film based on The Room. I'm not sure if James Franco was talking about himself.
I really love this film, by the way.
Nine o'clock.
Well, so much for the life plan.
Meanwhile, in the Fantastic Mr. Fox, sorry, wrong movie. Oh, they got it's those kind of things, illuminate glow in the dark ones. The fox can't believe it. Remember, you have to wake up at like precisely 6 a.m.
Yeah, starting to see the parallels between the two stories.
Yep, I caught that up quite a bit earlier on. Thought it was a bit too early to actually bring it up, though.
Well, by this point, it's becoming obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, this looks like the obvious tunnel of danger and doom.
Roses. Oh, that's right, I have a rose.
No, Prince, don't. Oh no, a million Marion Courtyards. Well, it is raining.
Yeah, that's the actual cornerstone line of the book. What is essential is invisible to the eye.
So yeah, this book was written originally back in the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
When did this movie come out?
Last year.
Last year. I haven't got long left in this world. Is he dying?
Well, Landers, let's see.
Shit. Wow.
Sacrilege.
It's a bit weird after all that silence, all of a sudden bang.
Oh god,
Oh no, a beetle.
Are you wearing a seatbelt, young lady?
Neither of
Yeah,
them.
she is.
Neither of them are actually. Are they?
Oh.
They were.
They were? Oh, must have missed it.
Oh.
Barely go 10 miles an hour. What's that, kilometers?
Yeah, I don't think you can time travel in this one.
Don't worry, Marty. Don't worry, Marty. We'll get there eventually. Hey, his life is strange.
No, actually, it's Until Dawn. The butterfly effect. Get it? The butterfly effect.
Yeah, but the butterfly effect was also effect was also in Life is Strange.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah. Again, this shit.
I
Well,
wanted that motherfucker off the street.
Dude, have you ever had this car MOT'd?
He doesn't think things through.
No pancakes.
Well, crap.
Yeah, she didn't fall for that. Oh, I see what they're doing now. Shioi, in light of what happened in the UK recently,
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, what
kind of awkward.
wait, what does it have to do with Brexit?
No, not Brexit. Stuff with celebrities.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering, whatever happened to her, Dad?
It's implied that they divorced.
Hmm.
Because she did get a present from Dad earlier, so it's implied that they divorced. Get it? Focus on what's essential. But lady, don't you know what's essential is invisible to the eye?
Oh no, a song about maths.
I can picture Hans. Camille, can you give me some lyrics about maths? Thank you.
But you may as well have me do a song about the math equation. May as well sing a song saying 2 times 2 equals 4. Keep going. Actually, I think that's what they are doing.
Oh look, hey, look here, a math montage.
Again,
That's very unique.
I suck at advanced math.
Oh, there you go. Never mind. It's now that she gets the present from that. Never mind. I was thinking backwards. So yeah, it's implied that the parents are divorced.
So what's she gonna find here? The clock from Tomb Raider?
No, she just brought back the fox plushie.
Oh.
And here's the interesting thing. She took the book that her mother tore up, and she put it with adhesive, and there you go. It actually reflects it in the stop motion animation. That's a really great touch. So there you go,
I guess you could see that.
a stitched up desert.
The world was ripped in half.
Da, 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 da.
Duh. Meanwhile, in a reenactment from Quantum of Solace, or any other movie that has a desert
Silly
as its
Silly dwarfs. This movie makes sense.
oh god, you got me imagining this film in Quantum of Solace's style. All the dialogue would be either awful or just pretentious or both, and cut every 2 seconds. Oh wait, I think I found it. The one on the left. Okay. Kid, are you just here to just randomly quote lines from the book?
Well, no, actually, there's no. This entire scene, it's pretty much they literally took the book and put it in stop motion. Basically, these scenes, the lines are pretty much taken straight out of the book, all of them.
Also, yeah, half the stuff.
Which makes sense since she's reading the book itself. It makes sense.
Also, yeah, I've noticed half the stuff I've said so far in this has just been me doing a pretty, okay at best Jeff Bridges impression. You can't come here anymore. Well, too bad, I'm coming. What? That's not what I meant, kid.
She's too naive and young.
So yeah, time to tell her the end of the story.
Roll credits.
And if you think about it, if her father had died instead of the parents divorcing, she would know what he meant by what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, you can't live in the star, you burn up. Riley Osborne voicing the Little Prince. Wait, Osborne. The director's last name is Osborne.
Probably, yeah.
Either that was a coincidence. You sure about that? I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically my rose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
it's
is
more the
great.
rose, not so much the planet.
And there you go. That's
Well, the planet
there
kind
you
of
go.
keeps the rose
The
alive,
snake,
so.
There you go. The snake killed the little prince.
Do you have any scientific proof of this? No, but what I choose to believe. Hey. Well, she kind of got a little thingy up there for some reason.
Like she always said, she's naive and she's disappointed.
Yeah.
The last day of summer vacation.
Okay, basically, audience, the version we're watching has the
Portuguese text.
descriptions in Portuguese, so I for the life of me can't understand it.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Luckily, Pedro's here with us.
Yay.
Also, yeah, saying something bad to somebody only for that person to be in some kind of medical trouble cliche. Ding!
Yeah, I was gonna say, she probably won't understand till it's too late, will she?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you stole my boy's car. Bike,
Don't you mean
whatever.
Bike? Yeah.
Whatever, I'm a parent, I always get stuff wrong. Okay,
No, I
not.
think you have GTA on the brain.
Yeah. Funny enough, I was actually editing GTA parts today, so maybe that's why.
Oh.
Won't you make it worse? Yeah, they kind of... For a second I forgot about the school thing, honestly.
But that's the idea, that she herself did.
Wow, that snow globe collection is more impressive than any collection of that kind I have. I suppose we could try and get a space now. Could you imagine if you just said that in front of NASA or something? I want to get a space so I can find a little prince. So I could jump out the window, is she?
Well, she does leave through the window, but she uses the what's the English word for it? That thing, yeah, that thing right there.
Pipe.
Yeah.
The pipe.
In another episode of Dwibs Teaches English.
Well, I was already here to teach Portuguese, kinda, so... Oh, crap.
Oh, she's dead.
And the mother doesn't hear it.
There's a loud storm.
True.
Shiroi, Shiroi, that's because you're a grown-up, so you don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm too logical about this.
We're all over the age of 12, therefore we do not understand.
Speak for itself. It's like the aviator said earlier to the girl, and I'm quoting him. Growing up's not the problem. Forgetting is. I didn't forget.
Yeah, I forget too. What are we talking about again? No.
Can you?
This is all a dream, innit?
Oh, good one, Dwibs. It's not said for sure. They kind of try to make it ambiguous, but it is believed that the third act is entirely a dream of hers.
I wouldn't be surprised considering that fall.
Well, at least the whole movie isn't like it.
No. Just trust me. They're going somewhere with this. Don't worry. Even if it is a dream, trust me, they're going somewhere with this.
Like I said, I'm guessing the fall made her a bit delirious.
Well, actually, if you want to go through the dream hypothesis, which again is ambiguous and never actually flat out make it clear whether it's a dream or not. If it is a dream, this is just her sleeping on her. She's sleeping in her bed and she's dreaming all this, basically.
Okay, I have a theme song for this occasion. One of
the main reasons why fans think this is dreams because the plane is magically fixed, even though it wasn't.
Well, like I said, because of that fall, she could be very well asleep in the hospital right now dreaming this.
How am I flying this thing? Oh. And you...
On cartoon logic, kid.
Okay. Now you've cut power and now you've denied someone the ability to watch Sky Sports.
Oh, what a shame.
I'd be very proud of yourself. No, not the school.
Yes, the school.
You destroyed the place you're going to.
Also, there was about you asking about your concerns about whether or not the dream will make things pointless. Don't forget this. What's essential is invisible to the eyes.
Just hope what isn't invisible to the eyes is well, a reason. You tore them down from your wall, therefore they are not there.
It is very cloudy, kid.
It's an asteroid.
It's a planet?
Yep.
Aliens.
No, not aliens.
I thought it was a UFO.
Remember that in the Little Princess universe, all planets are very small, and it's just humans.
Okay, now we're in a mix of Metropolis and Tron.
Basically, everybody, this part of the movie is where another specific element that is actually kind of similar to a certain Spielberg movie comes up, but I won't bring it up when it becomes apparent. Ooh. Lucky.
Basically,
One of the main reasons why as you probably guessed, is yes, fans of this movie are debating on forums and stuff about whether or not this is a dream. One of the main reasons people think this is a dream is because unlike the other parts of the book, this is not in stop motion animation. So and they see that as an indication that this is all in her head, aka dream.
I just had
Well,
this-
and also in terms of the scenes outside of the book, there isn't really any sort of I don't want to say magic, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Involved
Fantasy.
at all.
I
Fantasy.
just had this thought go through my head.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I know. What if the thought was, what if it turned out that the reason why he's just like standing there near a bin is because actually the roads turned out to be evil and made this metropolis where everyone is bored and stuff.
Jesus Christ, fans of the book would eat you for saying that.
This is all a bit, out there compared to the rest of the scenes outside of the book.
Yeah, that's the main reason why. And it's also going to become basically this entire part that feels very Wizard of Oz-esque. Have you ever seen Wizard of Oz, Dwibs?
Yeah.
Okay, then you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Is that Ricky Gervais again?
Yes. And there you go. See what I mean with the Wizard of Oz vibe? She sees characters from the book as people on this planet. So yeah, very Wizard of Oz-esque. Oh, come on, Ricky. It can't be that bad.
That's a kidnapping. He looks like the fat controller.
That's actually.
Yeah. A child?
Basically, in this planet, it's forbidden to be a child.
Hey. But one day...
Oh, hey, you said you wanted us to leave, so we're leaving.
Well, don't worry, they're gonna elaborate on that a bit more.
You're very bad at what you do.
Okay, gotta get on top of this building. So how to?
Oh, by the way, Paige, apparently the soundtrack for Ace Attorney 6 is out now, but I wouldn't bother reading the track titles. I haven't, but I suggest you don't.
Apparently, it's spoilery?
Yeah.
Okay, then. I won't read them. I'll probably just get an MP3 rip that has the titles in Japanese.
Plot twist, Apollo turns out to be Satan.
Well, doesn't he wear red?
Yeah. Apollo is the villain.
It's practically confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's the king. Ha. Get it? Well, you did quote the book, so I guess I'll grant you that favor.
Yeah. Oh shit, I thought you'd never find me. Oh. For a second I thought that silhouette at the bottom was the prince.
All right, so we've seen. So of course, the book is the major inspiration for this movie, and also of course, like I just said, Wizard of Oz for this third act. But there's one more element that we're about to see. And there's Paul Rudd.
Hi, Paul Rudd.
And there you go. Much like Spielberg's Hook, this is a what if the little prince did grow up scenario.
So Ant-Man's in this movie.
Yes.
Mr. Prince. Oh, wait, no.
Well, I guess there you go, Shiroi. The world is officially fucked. The embodiment of childhood grew up. Starting to see a running theme with the beeping watches.
There we are.
Oh.
Well, crap.
Whoop.
Much like in Ant-Man, one of the things that I love about Paul Rudd as an actor is every line he's very sincere with his acting. He always every line he says, I always buy it. There's always a genuine tone to his words.
We also co-wrote the script for that movie.
Yeah.
Since he seems to have improved his acting since Halloween 6.
Like the aviator said, growing up's not the problem, forgetting is, and the problem is that he did forget.
Back it up.
Da 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 da. Yeah. That kind of sounds like my nose problems.
What is this child thing you speak of?
I'm gonna call the Happiness Patrol. I'm sorry, the Child Patrol.
And there you go, the guy from Worth Academy is the businessman. It's a fox, actually.
It looked like they look nothing alike.
So Albert Brooks is voicing a businessman. Gotta say, this sounds nothing like Marvin. There you go. So getting Albert Brooks's range.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so basically they're turning everything into paper clips. Symbolism.
But what if they run out of objects? What if they start using people? What will they do then?
Well, actually, those kids also have to be made essential, as you're about to learn. Here you go. Listen here.
Art isn't quite the word I'd use to describe this.
Listen here. The essential guide to everything that is essential.
Brainwashing!
I'm so evil. Did you know that I eat puppies for breakfast?
I am Albert Brooks and I'm evil.
The Lionsgate logo? And
Yeah. You're ruining the master plan. In you go.
Bye.
Wait, what are you
Nice.
gonna do? Make you even more grown up?
use your imagination.
Also, my mouth didn't move on that line.
It's because of the English dub. Because in the original French version, he just goes, huh? But in here, for some reason, the translators decided to make him say, "I don't get it," even though it doesn't fit that mouth movement. I don't get what happened there.
Mouth moving, it didn't move.
And exactly, he's supposed to say just "huh," but for some reason they said in the English dub he says, "I don't get it," even though it doesn't fit the mouth movement.
He could have just said, huh, and it would have still made sense.
Yeah, I don't get what the hell the translators did here. But oh
Maybe
well.
Paul Rudd has difficulty in saying huh?
Pretty sure it's not that.
And whack.
Well, looks like the plane is about to be made quote-unquote essential.
It's gonna be clipped.
Not that one.
Oh,
Where's the big red button when you need it?
What do you mean touch the red wire? They're all red wires!
Oh,
that's creative.
no. Just pull a Shadow the Hedgehog and punch it.
Actually, that's what they do. Except with a bowling
Oh.
ball.
How about that?
Whew. Less a wheel.
Unfortunately, the wheels all turn into paper clips.
Yep. There you go. Well, I guess he did indeed get that stock collection he wanted.
Is this Albert Brooks? I don't know. I think I must have got him confused. I think this is Albert Brooks. I am a mafia boss.
You're all a bunch of sheep. Nobody needs that many paper clips. Nobody. Power?
Yep. Again, everything non-essential must be made essential.
I've watched Pan one too many times. For a second there, I thought he was going to use the star's power to smoke it and make him younger.
That would be an interesting turn.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Jason Fuchs started writing the script. He's little.
I'm evil. You could be a bumblebee, I don't know.
Okay, these kind of insults are always funny.
Yeah.
And they're not taking him seriously. yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, that pile.
Ow.
I like jokes like that.
That's Paul Rudd for you, I guess. Alright. Will he make the jump? Oh. For a second I thought they were going to play Matrix music. Yeah, the slow-mo. But Jade, stop this crazy thing. But how do I get this thing open? Yeah, if this were a if they tried to update this one for some reason, they'd probably have the stars be, you know, you touch them and you burn to a crisp or something.
Yeah, she should be blind right now.
But remember, Shiori, this is a dream. I think.
And a fantasy movie.
Not just that, but again, you're just a grown-up, Shiroi.
I know.
Why can't grown-ups...
I'm too stubborn to understand.
Grown-ups are so confusing.
I have no argument. We are.
Wait, how do you know how to fly this thing? Oh yeah, so that was powering the Fortress of Solitude. No, don't remember all those, your brain will explode.
Yeah, you've forgotten everything. You can't remember everything at once. You'll have an aneurysm.
And there's this asteroid. Ooh, catastrophe did indeed happen like he predicted.
Yeah.
Well, he did leave the planet.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to land on.
He was the only one protecting it, and he left.
Remember, Dwiz, we established earlier that this plane has a special means of landing.
Stalling?
Hold on.
Well, how about that?
There we go.
How are we talking? There's no sound going for a vacuum. Now they go through the Forbidden Forest trying to find the unicorn that Voldemort sorry, wrong movie. Wow, those glass domes are really good at protecting things. Crap, it's reminded me of that song from The Room. You are my rose, you are my rose.
That could be the next so bad it's good movie I show Alice.
What, The Room?
Yeah.
Pedro, what's that other film that we saw that was kind of like The Room?
Fatal Findings.
Yeah. Oh dear.
When we're together, we just choose really bad movies to watch.
Oh dear. I think the flower's seen better days. You forgot to water it.
Well, that's the logical explanation.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what you get when you plant a flower on a planet that doesn't have stuff that grows.
And don't water it.
That's that the moral of the story?
No dibs.
Also, I'm pretty sure you were supposed to take the dome off her in the day.
No dibs. You're about to see the moral of the story, even though we've been kind of told already.
Yeah, water your fucking plants. Oh no, the sky is on fire. Ah, there we go. How come you're taller than me now?
What is essential is invisible to the eyes.
And also that cloud formation there is in the shape of an eye. I see what you did there.
But that means this movie's a product of the Illuminati now. This
Yeah,
whole thing's ruined.
we've been brainwashed. Just don't tell anyone or they'll think you're a loony.
And then I love what they do here. We cut to the mom, not to the girl. And that's why it becomes kind of ambiguous of whether or not that was a dream.
Boo. Okay, who's the parent here? Who's shouting in the background? I think it might have been Pedro's lot. Right, since Pedro's muted, I am organising a full-scale mutiny. I'm in charge now.
You're taking over.
Yeah.
Not on
I
my
am...
watch. I'm muted, but I'm still here.
Yeah, but remember, Pedro, we go
Pedro's not having any of it.
youngest to oldest, the next youngest, the next oldest.
Ah,
Well, by that logic, Teo should be in charge.
But here's not here.
Alright, hold on.
he's here in spirit?
So he's Jeff Bridges then.
He is here, Dwibs. Just because you can't see him doesn't mean he's here. Remember, what's essential is invisible to the eye.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
It's like another-
That's not funny.
Parkinson's is funny.
The Little Prince.
This book will sell and make millions, and I'll make two movies out of this. Yeah. Paige, did you know there was another movie?
Hold on.
Mommy, can we sell this book? We'll make hundreds.
Later, honey, later.
And why are there two movies?
Because the book is so old. Of course, there's been a lot of adaptations.
Yeah, there was a movie of this that came out in 1974. Whether we'll watch that one, maybe.
Now,
I'm guessing that movie was actually an adaptation of the book, though.
yeah, that one is actually more of an actual adaptation of the book rather than a tribute.
Also, it's funny, the fox in that 70s film was played by Gene Wilder, of all people.
And there's the book's last page.
In space.
The end.
Or Finn, or Finn, or I don't know, Los Sendos, I don't know.
Nice. All right, so that was The Little Prince. Being as someone who read the book a lot when I was a kid, I love this movie a lot because not only does it pay homage to the book and is completely faithful to the spirit of the book, it also does a great job in introducing the book to newcomers without actually having to spoil the entire book to them. And so in a way that even people who haven't read the book, especially kids who haven't read the book, can go in and read the book themselves. This move, and the overall storyline that it built around the book itself is really touching, I thought. So yeah, this is a pretty damn good movie, I thought. And there you go. There's a hat.
Oh fuck! I can't see. I've already clicked off the video.
That's okay. You're not missing much. Basically,
Still here.
Basically, she drew that snake with that ate an elephant. Even though it looks like a hat to the people, and she's explaining why it's not.
All right. Can I go next?
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Well, unlike Pedro, I haven't read the book as it seems to be a common thing with me in these kind of movies. But yeah, I still enjoyed it. Although I reckon I might have enjoyed it a little better if I didn't watch this from like 20 to 11. It's now 20 past midnight round here.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, I can never. Yeah.
Well,
doesn't Pedro share the same time zone?
Yeah, he does.
Well, and well, look at it this way: she didn't fall asleep. That must mean it's something good.
Well, I'm doing commentaries from a desk now, so that should be a
Yeah, it's not very
reason.
comfortable to fall asleep at a desk.
All right, go ahead and finish this.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Yeah, again, yeah, I wish I could have enjoyed it more, but time.
Well, That's
Well, that and the fact that I haven't read the book.
you don't need to really. The movie completely stands on its own. But well, that's what home videos for was anyway. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
This version's on Netflix. Also, no, the 70s version's on Netflix. This one will be next month, hopefully. Okay, Shiri, off you go.
go ahead.
It was pretty great, and I actually thought it was very unique for them to use the story as a parallel to this one, because that isn't something I see done often. I mean, usually with books you just get a direct adaptation, and
Or not a direct at all, in fact.
yeah, not direct at all. It's more like it's derivative of the book, so people will watch it. I know this was very interesting, and I really liked it.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this feels more like a love letter to the book rather than an adaptation of the book. You can tell the people who made this movie are huge fans of the book themselves.
Yes. I mean, I like Dibs. I haven't read it either, but I can tell there was a lot of heart put into this.
Yeah. I mean, The Little Prince is widely regarded as one of the greatest children's books of all time. So it's a good thing that, fortunately, in terms of adaptations, The Little Prince is probably one of the best the best treated in terms of adaptations, and this is yet another addition to the pile. This is a fantastic animated movie that sadly will not get the recognition it deserved because, you know, Paramount decided to be fucking idiots with its US release. And even though
Netflix is pretty big now.
yeah,
so.
I know, but I still think this deserves.
It won't get the promotion it needs, though, for it. That's the problem.
This deserved to be in theaters. This is much better than much of the crap you see delivered by stuff like Illumination and Peanuts aside, Blue Sky Studios.
Well,
how well did it do outside the US? Because it was in cinemas outside the US.
Oh, but meanwhile, check this out. All right, everybody. So that was The Little Prince. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. So
we may do the 70s film.
Sure,
at
why
some
not?
point.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, if we do it, yeah.
See ya.